Hi everyone, it's Gina Page of AfricanAncestry.com. I'm back. We took last week off because I was somewhere, I don't know. But anyway, it's good to be back for another edition of our Facebook Live. It's September, and as you know, we did a fundraiser for the victims of Hurricane Harvey in Houston, and I want to thank everyone who purchased a test kit during that sale. So we were able to donate $1,320 to a charter school in Houston, and we're confident that those proceeds have gone or go directly to the parents and the students. And of course, we also want to send our thoughts and prayers to our family members and larger community that were impacted by Hurricane Irma. So yeah, we've had some natural disasters going on recently, and that's never a good thing, but we press on. So it's September, and as you know, we are celebrating STEM this month, back to school, and honoring those people, those African Americans and people of African descent, I should say, that have contributed to STEM and all of the technology that we enjoy today. And so we are featuring our own STEM experts. Dr. Rick Kittles, you all know, is a PhD in genetics and is at the forefront of studying the genetics of people of African descent as they relate to diseases that disproportionately affect our communities. Dr. Stanley Hooker is a new PhD. We love Stanley. He's been part of the African Ancestry team from the beginning. He's responsible for making sure that all of your data is cleaned and valid and accurate. And Dr. Hooker also has a PhD in genetics. I think it's genetics. And he too is researching the genetics of people of African descent. And then in our office, Simone Jones, she's our data management manager. She's got a bachelor's in chemistry. And she's done so many different things that are, I don't know, I guess tangentially related to chemistry, more in the way that degree has taught her to think and analyze and collaborate with others. So we're proud to have a number of STEM experts on our team. Oh, and Kofi Bani. He also is a STEM expert. I don't have Kofi's resume in front of me. He's kind of shy about that, but he helps us with our IT and our software development. So yeah, we're happy to have them on our team. Wow, okay, so we got somebody asking, what is the testing so expensive? I suppose you mean, why is the testing so expensive? And we don't think it's expensive. Perhaps you could elaborate on why you think that the test and the information isn't worth the price. We find that tens of thousands of people and more find the value of knowing the present day countries and ethnic groups in Africa that they share ancestry with is invaluable information, and they place a great significant value on us having the largest database of indigenous African lineages in the world. But you know, everything is not for everybody, as I have to say in every Facebook Live broadcast. And so, you know, if you don't think that information is valuable, there are certainly other companies you can go to find out how much African ancestry you have. You might want to try them. But if you believe that there's a value in knowing tangibly where you are connected to on the continent, we'd be happy to have you join the African Ancestry family. Shout out to Clarice. Hey girl, you're always here. So our Uber Facebook Live producer, Ty Brooks, has amassed some little known STEM pioneers for me to share with you all this week, and so I'm happy to do that. I'm probably going to butcher these names, but the people are fascinating. So the first one on the list is Alan Emtage, and he invented the world's first search engine. It was called Archie, and he did that in 1990. So all this searching that we do every day, all day, is a direct outcome of the work of a black man. He's the, quote, great-great-grandfather of Google and all those other search engines. So, hey, we're happy to have Alan be part of our community. And then the next person on our list is Herman Chinery-Hesse. He's considered the Bill Gates of Ghana. His company is called the Soft Tribe, and it's the largest tech company in Ghana. They offer a variety of software services such as payroll management, airline booking, and more. And so that's pretty cool that that someone of that technological stature, I would say, it comes from Ghana. And you all should be proud, those of you watching whose ancestry is Ghanaian. There's a lot going on in Ghana these days. Shout out to Diallo Sumbri and the Adinkra group and their birthright journeys. You all should get on that. Angela Benton, so she's the first woman on our list, and Angela has been a pioneer in STEM for quite some time now as an entrepreneur. She created New Me, which is an online platform that helps minority and women entrepreneurs create successful businesses, and that platform has helped raise over $20 million in venture capital funding. So Angela is definitely the woman when it comes to helping black businesses move forward. Thank you, Angela, for your work. Another sister on the list is Marie Daly. She's the first woman to graduate, the first black woman to graduate with a PhD in chemistry. We got chemists on our team too. After graduation, she began researching the connection between high cholesterol and clogged arteries, and her findings have helped to start the conversation in the medical community about how a person's diet can affect heart health and the circulatory system. And so we know as black people that heart disease, and especially black women, that heart disease is ravaging our community. So I want to thank Marie Daly for her pioneering work in that area. And then the last name on our list is one of my cousins from Nigeria here. His name is Kunle Olukotun. Hope I said that. Olukotun. And he's a pioneer of the multi-core processor. Okay, so a Nigerian brother created the multi-core processor, which is the guts, the brains of our computers. He did this in the mid-1990s and ended up founding a company called Afara Web Systems that created these multi-core processors for data centers. And his company was then acquired by Sun Microsystems. What? And became an integral part of its throughput computing system and one of the fastest ramping products ever, a Nigerian. So see, we are representing across the globe in STEM. And I really want to encourage you all to inspire the young people in STEM as well. And as you can see from Simone in our office, a STEM education helps in far more, a wider range of areas than just that one field that's studied. So, and then of course there's this whole, Tanisha and I have an ongoing debate, when you add the arts in there and call it STEAM, then we just take off. So I'm glad that we're celebrating STEM this month. And if you all, we have talked to, on our post, I think it was yesterday, we asked you to shout out inventors and and STEM pioneers that are important to you. So I encourage you to add to that list. We'd love to know. We'd love to have more than just these 5 people and then the few people we mentioned in the beginning of the month. So in the community, last night we had a great book signing event with mahoganybooks.com and the Adinkra group. We had a book signing for Michael Twitty. You all know I love Kosher Soul. His new book, The Cooking Gene, which we gave away copies of a couple weeks ago. And we got some emails from the winners. So I'm glad you all are enjoying your books. The book event was amazing. You all have to get that book. I mean, this brother just breaks down our heritage through a food lens in a way that you've never heard before. It's very empowering. This Saturday, I'm going to be in St. Louis. The St. Louis Public Library in their central library location is having an event where I'm delivering the keynote on demystifying this whole genetic ancestry tracing thing and helping African Americans and people of African descent to reconnect to their roots. So if you're in St. Louis or if you have people who are in St. Louis, I hope you all come through. I think the event starts at 1. The details are on our Facebook page, but I would love to see you, to meet you. They're giving away 2 free test kits, so you can come take your chance on winning a kit. And if you don't win a kit, we're going to have discounted test kits available there. So I would love to see you in St. Louis. And then next week, we're going on the Capital Jazz SuperCruise. I think this is our 5th year partnering with the Capital Jazz Cruise. And that's always a lot of fun. In the past, we've revealed artists like Mesa, Wayne Bruce, Marquel Jordan, Anthony David. Did we? No, we didn't reveal him on the cruise, but he was on the cruise. Eric Roberson, Ken Ford, Layla Hathaway, Dwelle. And then last year we moved into comedians, so we revealed the comedian George Wallace. And so this year we're going to reveal 2 old school now, I would say, comedians, Mark Curry and Tommy Davidson. And so that should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. And let's just hope that the hurricanes stay away from Bermuda. I think that's where the ship is sailing. And then the other thing I want to mention is that we're working on a STEM playlist for this month. And so it'll be available on Friday. If you all have any last minute additions, you can post them on our Facebook page, or you can send an email to fblive@africanancestry.com, and Ty will add them to the list. This one was kind of hard. It's not as easy to come up with songs about science like you could food or dancing or love or whatever it is, but Ty's been working on it. She got Computer Love. I know she has that one, so I'm anxious to see what that playlist will be like. And what else? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So I see that no one has any questions. I didn't hear back from the guy who asked, why is it so expensive? I hope I answered the root of your question, which is, I think, more so, why should I find this to be valuable information? But I hope you all have a great Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in earlier than our regular time, and we'll talk to you next week.